Disclaimer: this video discusses disturbing allegations involving medical experimentation, detention centers, and potential human rights violations. Reader discretion is advised. Are they experimenting on detainees? The chilling theory linking a company we will call Brainlink and another company we will call DICE and a secret Hawaii operation. It started with a bad feeling. You know that gut-wrenching moment when you connect the dots and realize the picture is far more horrifying than you imagined? That's what happened to me when I stumbled across a TikTok video that stopped me cold. The creator, voice trembling, laid out a theory so dark, so plausible, that I couldn't sleep after watching it. It's about Brainlink, Brusque's Brainchip company, and the terrifying possibility that its rapid expansion might be tied to something far more sinister than innovation. The timeline that doesn't add up. Let's rewind. In July 2025, Brusque announced that Brainlink needed to scale from 7 brain implants to 1,000 by the end of 2026. That's 993 new patients in just 15 months. That's roughly 66 brain surgeries a month. Let that sink in. Who are these 66 people a month volunteering for experimental brain surgery? Are they all eager volunteers, or are some of them not volunteers at all? Enter Honolulu, the hidden hub. Here's where it gets really weird. While digging through usaspending.gov, a site that tracks federal contracts, our TikTok sleuth noticed something odd. Honolulu kept popping up in Department of Defense contracts for neurological surgery. Why Honolulu? The contracts were awarded to a company called NIR LLC, which, get this, has no website, no public presence, and no listed physicians. Yet they're performing neurosurgical procedures under military contracts at Tripler Army Medical Center. But when you look up their address, it leads to Straub Medical Center, a civilian hospital with a major neurosurgery department. So, a ghost company is doing brain surgery for the Pentagon, operating out of a civilian hospital in Honolulu, where no official Brainlink trial site exists. The LinkedIn smoking gun. Curious, our investigator checked LinkedIn and found 2 people in Honolulu currently working for Brainlink. One is a clinical project manager whose job includes trial site management and oversight of external vendors. The other runs a private equity firm that lists Brainlink in its portfolio. Again, no official trial site in Hawaii. So, what exactly are they managing? DICE, isolation, and the disappeared now. Here's the part that made my blood run cold. In February 2025, DICE signed an agreement to start housing detainees at the Federal Detention Center, FDC, in Honolulu, a 992-bed facility. Detainees began being transferred from Florida and Arizona, the exact 2 states where Brainlink trials are officially happening. One man was arrested in Florida, shuffled through 5 different facilities, and finally ended up in Hawaii, 4,500 miles away from anyone he knew. He wasn't even charged until a month later. And during that time, no oversight, no documentation, no accountability. Monkeys, hemorrhages, and solitary confinement. Let's talk about Phoenix and Miami, the 2 official Brainlink trial sites. Both cities have massive DICE detention centers nearby. In Miami, 3 detainees died between December 2024 and February 2025. All from neurological symptoms, brain hemorrhages, seizures, vomiting. Sound familiar? It should. Those are the same symptoms seen in Brainlink's monkey trials, the ones where animals suffered horrific side effects before dying. Meanwhile, in Arizona, the average time in solitary confinement at DICE facilities jumped 271%, from 14 days to 38 days. That's more than a month in isolation. No witnesses, no records, no rights. The FDA Purge. In February 2025, while DICE was shipping detainees to Hawaii, Brusque's Dodge team was in the White House. That same month, 20 FDA employees were fired. Guess which department? The Office of Neurological and Physical Medicine Devices. the exact division that oversees Brainlink's clinical trials. Coincidence or cover-up? The Mengele shadow. Let's be clear. This is not proof, but the patterns are too loud to ignore. We have a secretive company doing brain surgery for the Pentagon in Honolulu, Brainlink employees working in Hawaii where no trial site exists, DICE detainees being shipped across the country to isolated facilities, neurological deaths in detention centers near Brainlink trial sites, FDA oversight being gutted at the exact time this is all happening. If this were a movie, we'd call it too on the nose, but this isn't fiction. These are real people, real scars, real disappearances. We need answers, now. If even half of this is true, we are looking at human experimentation on detainees who cannot consent, cannot speak out, and cannot escape. We need journalists to investigate NIR LLC, lawyers to demand transparency on DICE transfers, whistleblowers to come forward, all of us to start screaming until someone listens. Because if we're right, every day we stay quiet is another day someone could be waking up with a scar they don't remember earning, and no one deserves that. Share this, tag a reporter, ask questions, be loud, because silence is complicity, and we are way past staying silent. In a recent video, TikTok creator Dre warned, "If I'm wrong, great, we can all sleep better. But if I'm right, then we're watching something horrifying happen in real time, and no one is coming to save them but us."